Ipswich, Suffolk's historic and vibrant county town, really is the best of ancient and modern. Believed to be the oldest continuously inhabited Anglo-Saxon town, Ipswich combines 1,500 years of history, stunning architecture and every amenity for the modern visitor. An enjoyable and relaxing way to reach the town centre is by the award-winning Park and Ride, serving Ipswich from 3 convenient terminals. One of the jewels in Ipswich's crown is Christchurch Mansion, a beautiful Tudor house set in 65 acres of parkland in the heart of the town. Built in 1548 by the Withypole family on the site of the 12th century Augustinian Priory of the Holy Trinity, the house is now open to the public free of charge. As well as being sumptuously furbished, the mansion houses art collections of international importance, including the finest collection of works by Thomas Gainsborough and John Constable outside London. Gainsborough lived in Ipswich for 7 years, where he earned his first notable commissions, and Constable was a frequent visitor to the town, sketching working scenes on the busy quayside. 12 stunning medieval churches are testimony to the town's importance at that time. Each has its own character and charm. St Mary at the Elms retains its Norman doorway and is home to the shrine of Our Lady of Grace of Ipswich, a replica of the one believed saved from destruction during the Reformation and taken to Nettuno in Italy. To the rear, St Mary Elms cottages date from the 15th century, and the reflective sculpture Tam is just one of the many pieces of public art in the town. St Margaret's Church, viewed from St Margaret's Plain, is framed by the beautiful Christchurch Park with ornate ceiling paintings as well as a fine double hammer-beamed roof. In the heart of the town, St Stephen's Church now houses the Tourist Information Centre. As well as a full range of visitor services, the centre still retains many of the original monuments and features of the church. No less striking is the Unitarian Meeting House. Built in 1699 and described by Daniel Defoe as the finest of its kind in the country, it retains its stunning chandelier and pulpit in the style of Grinlin Gibbons. The roof is supported by powerful timber columns reminiscent of masts, a reminder of Ipswich's shipbuilding importance at that time. The simple exterior of the Unitarian Meeting House is perfectly reflected in the striking glass walls of the Willis Building. Completed in 1975, this masterpiece of Norman Foster is the office of the insurance giants and is the newest Grade 1 listed building in the UK. Ipswich Town Centre is fully pedestrianised and is a joy to walk around. The nation's favourite stores sit cheek by jowl with smaller independent shops. The Buttermarket Shopping Centre is one of 2 large, modern undercover shopping centres in the town. These contrast with shops housed in beautiful historic buildings, such as the Ancient House, home to Lakeland kitchenware. Dating from the 14th century, the Ancient House, as well as being Grade 1 listed, is a registered ancient monument and National Heritage Site. The ornate carving, plasterwork, that's the pargeting, and coat of arms of Charles II were added in the 17th century. There's also a fabulous choice of restaurants and coffee shops, many with outside seating providing time to relax and people watch. In addition to Christchurch Mansion, Ipswich has other museums to tempt the culture and art lover. Ipswich Museum was one of the first provincial museums, set up by Professor Henslow, who was tutor to Charles Darwin, and opened by Prince Albert. Galleries include national history, geology and archaeology, Roman Suffolk, Saxon Ipswich, and Ipswich at War. The Town Hall on the Cornhill, the centre of town life and affairs for over 1,000 years, includes the Town Hall Galleries, which house contemporary exhibitions, and the Suffolk Crafts Society. Another gem is Ipswich Transport Museum, situated in the town's former trolley bus depot. Everything here being either built, owned or operated locally, and it is the biggest collection of its kind in the country. Exhibits include horse-drawn carriages, trolleys, trams, buses, bicycles from the days of the penny farthing to the present, and commercial vehicles. Ipswich owes its very history and position to the River Orwell. The Angles, the Saxons, came up the river and settled here around 500 to 600 AD, and there's been a community here ever since. Throughout the centuries, Ipswich's fortunes have depended on the river. The industrious Victorians took full advantage and built the wet dock and the imposing custom house we still see today. At the time it was constructed, it was the biggest enclosed dock in Europe, possibly the world. Today, the waterfront is the beating heart of the new Ipswich and is the most important regeneration project in the east of England. Marinas welcome private yachts from far and wide. Luxurious new homes and a 4-star hotel, the Salthouse Harbour, line the quaysides. New restaurants and bars attract visitors and locals to enjoy waterside refreshments, whilst new leisure facilities and a university campus are soon to further grace this vibrant quarter. The best way to view all this excitement and the river beyond is aboard the Orwell Lady. Orwell River cruises take you from the waterfront, through the lock gates and out onto the Orwell, voted one of the most beautiful rivers in England, under the majestic Orwell Bridge and through areas of outstanding natural beauty and wildlife. Ipswich is a town of diversity and surprises. Visit for a day, a week, for business or pleasure. You will be welcome.